What up? What up? What up?
What up, gang? React and draw back for this emergency meeting right here. Emergency stream. Red
What?
alert. Red alert.
Listen, this is the 20th of August at 10:35 p.m. That's what I'm going on record to say. Any words that I say on today's stream, I cannot be held like accountable for them because I didn't even know that this thing was a thing until about 20 minutes ago when Dan told me.
I'm shocked because I guess you weren't on the internet, bro. Like I already been sitting with this knowledge for a minute. But it kind of like when I so we're gonna get a fresh react from Sean on this Golden Axe trailer. Apparently, Golden Axe has a cartoon made by the hit makers at Paramount Studios and debuted earlier today to I would say mixed results. Maybe charitable, I would say. The animators behind it, the creative team, very excited about the project. Very excited. Other Twitter denizens not excited, less excited. So it's getting like some feedback. It's getting like some people like it, some people don't. Some are hating on it pretty hard. We gonna have to see what's going on. Like Sean will see this trailer for the first time. I unfortunately couldn't wait.
Before anything,
It was a thrust upon me, and
wait, hold
I
on.
have to share the knowledge with Sean. I have to pass it on.
Wait, before anything, Power said, bro, the stream did not load the intro at all. YouTube once again bugs out. Can you see us now? Just in Dave Batista is going to be Kratos. Yes, I heard about this unfortunate news. Yes.
I'll check the stream, but did not load the intro. Let me check what's going on. Did you load the intro? Or you just went straight up?
Didn't I load the intro? Maybe I didn't. I feel like I did though. No, I did.
Hold on. I'll check the stream. No.
Well, while Dan is checking that, yeah, I heard about the Dave Batista thing. How old is how old is he? Hold on, I'm going to check.
Well, what happened? What he died? What's going on? What happened to Dave Batista?
No, Kratos died. He's gonna play him.
Kratos?
Yeah, he's gonna play Kratos.
Oh. I was like, you were like, what happened? I heard about Great Batista. What happened? How old is he? Like, oh my god! Like,
how old is he to be playing his role?
You're only as young as you feel. No. Just like, yeah.
You know what? Honestly, I shouldn't even be crashing out about anything because, first of all, God of War, I already expected it to not be any good. Not I put God of War in the same category as Blade. Just cancel it. Like the moment I heard it, I was like, cancel it. Like we should get into the habit of like when things are a bad idea, we just end it before like it reaches like production. Just don't do it. If you thought it was a good idea, reverse that. Uno reverse, please. Thank you. He's 57. CD Price. What's up? What's up? He's 57. Yeah, cancel that, fam. Don't put that out. Reverse to save your money. You know what I mean? It's unnecessary.
Yeah, I'm getting some weird stuff on the stream. I think they can see us now though and hear us, so
Okay.
we'll roll with that. There's 5 viewers, right? Power, give us a heads up. Can you hear what I'm saying? Can you hear what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah. So what's up? So Dave Batista's Kratos.
Allegedly, I saw it like on
Sean's top fan casting from 20 years ago. Is
this from 20 years.
So what's up? This is supposed to be. Oh, he's gonna probably. Is he gonna get on the roids again? You know.
He's
I
57.
was, but It'll be about older Kratos passing on the legacy to his younger. I thought like they had a show happening, and they already casted like the kid, and
Yeah,
they
he
cast.
was uncasted, and so was the guy.
They just fired those dudes,
He got
and they just
like some
got
kind of
Batista.
injury or something, and
Oh,
then yeah, he's like, no, we're not doing it.
I had no idea.
Yeah, yeah. Sean, did you hear about West now? Yeah, yeah, I heard about it. Like, actually, literally before stream. It's whatever, man. It's New York. Like, if I'm gonna die here, I'm gonna die. Like, there's like 8 million things threatening my life in the city.
Yeah, word. There was some kind of
Uh,
terror alert or something,
yeah, yeah,
and
we had that. You know what I'm
like
saying?
so it's all over, bro. Like just
It's
you
been over
know,
since a very long time. All right,
this target for all kind of nonsense.
we've been targets since you know what. Okay.
Yeah, so send a prayer up for two nibbers.
I-
Yeah. I mean, look, bro. So anyway, I scroll up, I see the Golden Axe thing.
right.
You
Oh,
know,
hold on. Said he'll be in a muscle suit like The Rock in live action Moana. Did they put The Rock in a muscle suit?
no, not, maybe Moana. Did they do that? I don't know.
No.
They CGing his muscles now. This I cannot say.
But anyway, yeah, back to Golden Axe. Sorry.
But dude, like, well, Kratos, I'd be like, I didn't know about this. We'll be getting to that as well. You know,
Okay.
it's a jam packed show. Apparently, all this news dropped today.
Can't even draw. Like, this is ridiculous.
This is wild. Maybe we'll draw at the end.
See, this is what happened. I had a day off today, y'all, and my body just exhausted, and I fell asleep for the majority of the day. And I wake up to all of this. I'm like, what?
Fresh pop culture goodness here to inspire you for the rest of the week. Isn't that exciting? You know, isn't the millennials in Hollywood giving you what you crave?
Oh, can they stop, bro? Please. Why don't they
Bro,
just make? Why don't they just ruin new things?
because what they make flops so fast that you kind of forget. You
Yeah,
know,
that's fine with me.
and then when they reboot it, they do it badly, or even if they reboot it and do it okay, like I heard, like they just shelved some Avatar Last Airbender cartoon or something, let it leak on Twitter or something. It's like
Oh,
I don't know
good
what they're doing,
grief!
dude. It's over.
All right.
It's over. So, anyway, I don't know. Sega mean a lot to me. Okay,
Mm.
Sega means a lot to me. All right. I know like Hollywood is just like running around collecting IPs, you know, sort of assassinating them all like John Wick. You know, he just come in the room and clear all enemies off the table, right? Like bang, bang, bang. You know, he run into the high tables goons. He just like waxes them all out of existence. And that's what Hollywood's doing with all our favorite TV shows, movies, video games. They're just adapting them and putting their quirk chungus spin on it, right? So I peeped this trailer, right?
Okay. So
And
you saw Dan saw the trailer already. I didn't.
yes,
So it's fresh for
and
me, yo.
you know, I'm gonna try to color what this is. Maybe I should just let Sean see, get the full experience.
Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Let's.
You know, with a fresh mind, Sean. Don't let whatever I'm saying right now color your experience of what this is. You know what I'm saying? You
So
may be doing
my experience
jumper
is
jacks in with joy after
but
seeing the
my
trailer.
experience is already like marred by step one, which is I don't like that art style.
Okay, right,
Listen,
right.
anybody who draws in that art style, that's cool. I just think it does not match Golden Axe. I don't know why we're doing this. Reverse it, cancel it, redraw it, or just cancel. Do something. Take it off the map. I don't know what we're doing. Like I didn't even have the patience for the Devil May Cry anime just because of the storyline. You think I'm gonna have the patience for this art style? Come on, bro. Before we begin, I saw Power mention this, and I guess Mama Bear's mentioned it now. What's up? Says hello, boys, popping in to drop a like and tell Sean to keep Sunday open. Yes, Makani's channel is having an anniversary. I guess he's doing it on Sunday. Is he having other people on or something? The rare event for 2026 Machina. He actually has guests on. Mambe, are you actually going to be on the Sunday show? Because if not, I will add that to my crash out.
Oh,
Yeah. Because I'm gonna need Machina to have his day one. You know what I'm saying, on the show. Okay, let me put this chat there.
anyway, guys, thanks for being in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button.
Yep.
Helps us in the algo. Lets people know. Be aware of this breaking news right now. Of what you're about to see right now. Then we're gonna give our thoughts. It's very deep. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
What's up?
There's also 2 hours ago, apparently, there was a Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2 teaser. So I guess that
Okay.
will, whatever, I guess we'll do that.
Well,
All
let's
right.
see.
All right, here we go. Volume up. All right.
In a time before history.
Wait, you can hear that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot to test that. Here we go, y'all.
In a time before history. In a land of...
What's before history?
I don't know. I guess recorded history as we know it.
Okay.
might and magic. When evil rises, heroes rise harder on their trusty purple mutant thingies.
Okay, all right. So we're going for the very unserious, mutant thingies because we got a clown what like came before or something. I never thought that Golden Axe was a comedy.
No, it was not.
Who is the market for this? Like, I know I'm judging this off of the first 15 seconds, but I'm like, okay, so we have a very comedy-esque style and comedic leanings when Golden Axe was never comedic. So for the people who actually like Golden Axe, like myself, I'm very confused. Okay.
Oh my God, it's them! I'm a huge fan.
3 heroes, Axe, Tyrus, and Gilius, level up to save the kingdom of Uria from the evil giant Death Adder.
To defeat Death Adder, we need an actual plan.
We're going to do what we do best. Face a series of progressively harder enemies until we have a big final battle with Death Adder.
You get it because it's like a video game, so we're gonna make a joke about upgrading.
Yes, it's the meta joke about video games. The self-aware millennial writing right here is definitely on deck. Also, the guy who says, "Whoa, I'm a big fan." Is that like the Cole Young of this universe? Is he like
who's
the character
that?
they invent
Who's this?
to usher us into the weird, wacky world of Golden Axe? Because I wouldn't understand it unless there was a fanboy character or some newbie that they're going to write into the franchise. Now, maybe he's a character that's already in the games. I don't know. They made like 3 of them in some other game.
I only missed the 3rd one.
Yes, there was like a bunch. It was like Golden Axe, a duel as well, and there was like but I'm not familiar with him, so either he's some obscure character or he is the Cole Young of the universe. He is the Alice of the Resident Evil of the Golden Axe universe. Okay, anyway.
And then we kill him for good.
Till he's dead. All the way.
Fire magic!
I was hoping I could join your quest.
Why don't you go?
Yo, I'm okay. Somebody needs to explain to me this character. Also, we got Axe over here. He's clearly the dumb one. Because, all right.
Found the trap on the first try.
And so our heroes fight all sorts of stuff. For Uria! That was for Uria.
You better not be another mini-boss. You better be the final one!
Legendary kill.
It's just what us kitty cats do.
I'm so excited I'm gonna throw up.
Because we're us. Sorry, we don't have a group name. We were barely getting along until 8 minutes ago.
Yo, let's look. Stop. I'm. Why do people write like this?
Well, I mean, we can get deep. They just don't take anything seriously, okay? Like these are millennials, all right? They were raised off post irony. They were raised off of Robot Chicken, okay? They're raised off of clowning things that appear serious, okay? Family Guy, all right? Sincerity is just to be lampooned by a comedian. That when they got older, they just see things that are made in earnest, and now they have to chungus it up with quirkster comedy that they've been raised on, you know, but they put a little action in there as well, so they could say, "Oh, I did some action," you know. And the other thing is that they probably think that they can't defeat anime on cool, so Americans will do the best thing that they think they could do is comedy. Meanwhile, America's comedic chops have fallen off big time in the past few years.
Correct.
Just saying, my opinion.
Okay, let's watch the last few seconds of this.
Let's roll.
Chop first, axe questions later.
What
Yeah,
else
it
would
is.
you do with an axe?
I don't know.
Golden axe. Whoa, like the game? Heck yeah! Let's freaking go!
Oh,
Thanks, Paramount.
and he fell. Oh man, this is bad, bro. Okay, there you go. So, the verdict, Sean.
Progressively harder and
Oh, the
Is
verdict.
this like, yo, 10 out of 10 enjoyment, or is this like, you know, is it like you're gonna start enjoying things? You know what I'm saying? Like the meme says, "Shut up and enjoy things," or are you having a negative experience right now? Are you having?
I'd rather
it-
watch both seasons of Addie Shanfel's Devil May Cry twice before watching this, bro.
Oof, that's
That's pretty rough. But at least the art style look good. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. It's sort of like you can get the art style, and they could jack up the story. In this one, it looked like they're giving you the characters from the game, except for that made up character.
right.
But it's a comedy now, and it's goofy. You know, it's crazy. I thought like when you grow up, right? This generation and the generations after the boomers, they were supposed to be the ones to actually give video games respect, to adapt them seriously,
Yes.
right? But instead, they're doing like the old stuff that we grew up on, like Captain N, the Game Master, where you have Mega Man saying Mega Mega, and you're having like Simon from Simon Belmont acting like a big goof or something like that. Like, what's the difference between that and this?
I got even better
Or
thing for you.
Link, excuse me, princess. Like, what's the difference, bro? What's the difference?
I got even one better for you. What's the difference between what we just watched and this little gem from about 8 years ago, which you might know?
I may know.
Hold on, stupid
I
ass.
don't hear nothing's playing.
Give me a second.
What do
Let
you
me see
say
the
we
time.
watch a little video clip? Actually, I
Oh,
don't
no.
have any idea what this thing is. Let's see if it works like this. Yep, guess it does.
I don't even go play the whole thing. Remember this Thundercats Roar? Yeah, what's the difference? This
I have
cartoon
no
even get
idea.
to come out, by the way.
What are you talking about?
The Thundercats Roar, what they showed like 3 episodes and then like it was over or something.
Yeah, it did air.
The whole thing? Oh, they had a full episode run. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I think it came out like. Let
me see. Maybe I'm bugging. All right, let's see what the chat has to say. Number says, I hate this already. Wait, what did CD say? I'd rather owe money to a Penn State frat bro than watch this tomfoolery. Tubi, I'm sorry for disrespecting your content. Hey, you know what? At least Tubi's funny. Like funny unintentionally funny. Actually, I can't tell. Sometimes Tubi seems like it's unintentionally funny, and sometimes it seems like they know it's funny.
Yeah. Really say go for it. You know what I mean? Like man, shoot. That's not I guess CD Price is not feeling it. Let's just say JPM.
Mm-hmm.
Golden Axe used to kind of scare me. Kind of a dark and creepy edge.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like 5, and all those games in the dark arcade scared me. Original arcade Ninja Gaiden was horrifying.
No, you know what? You're correct. Like those old games, like had like a mysterious, like creepy aura to them.
Yeah.
Like the bosses come out and they look weird, and you're just like, yo, what am I fighting, bro? Like what is happening on the screen? Like it had a horrifying art direction. I guess that was the point. But yeah. I agree.
That's what makes it great, though. It's like Japan is just weird, and we like that.
Mm-hmm.
When they go dark, and that's what made those games cool. It was like some weird thing you were experiencing in the arcade, bro. And then when you play in the Genesis, it's like, oh, this is like awesome. It's like, bro. And then this is what, like, when you play Golden Axe, you don't think of it like a comedy, some silly thing like it's Futurama or whatever. And it's like, you think of it as cool. And then here we go, bro. Like, this is a problem. This is a problem in America, bro. Like, they just cannot think of things outside of comedy. Parody.
So we added people like Cole Young in Mortal Kombat. Like, I guess so. I've never seen that character before. Anyway, go back. I have to go back now. Go back.
In a time before
history. Just saying things. Like where's this character, bro? Whose man's is this, bro?
Yeah.
Whose man's is this?
We add in people now like Cole Young in Mortal Kombat. And that is so true, bro. Like, who is this guy? He's there to be the fanboy. You saw how he came out in the beginning of the trailer. He was like, "Oh wow, I love you guys. Can I ride with you guys? I just want to join your team." And I was like, "Oh man, we're doing the fanboy trope."
Like, there's literally, I gotta say, this is an achievement. This whole trailer is an achievement because there's literally nothing good about it. I hate everything about it. Actually, I hate the writing. I hate the jokes. If you could call them that, they weren't jokes. I didn't chuckle one time. I hate the character design. I hate the art style. I hate the fact that it was made by Paramount. I hate it's just.
I hate that this is the direction of Sega going forward. I hate that.
Yeah.
I fear for the rest of the properties now.
0 out of 10.
Red alert. We're at DEF CON, like whatever the highest level is. We're at that. It's bad.
Who animated this? I'll find out. Give me a second.
Where it was really animated in? Probably in different parts of Asia and East Asia.
Right, because they just give them everything to do. You know what I mean? Golden Axe, Paramount,
Korea, South Korea,
and
probably North Korea too. Who knows? India. But the genesis of the project, is written, and I'm sure it's character designed, and the what do they call it, the schematics and the whatnot is developed in America, because only the American mind can come up with this. You know what I'm saying? Only the American goof, quirk, millennial chungus mind can come up with this, bro. With these character designs, with this storyline, with these gags. and they assemble it and storyboard it, and then they just give it to.
Oh, this makes perfect sense. Oh my goodness, this makes perfect sense.
What's up?
Peep. Hold on.
Yeah, doing ace level research on the fly.
Yeah.
As a pan is here. What's up? Here to see our
wait, what?
Golden Axe, bro. You know how many times I played Golden Axe as a kid, bro? I played it mad times. I had it on Genesis. I had Golden Axe 2, 3. I had Golden Axe 1 on Sega CD, bro. Because that's what it came with in like a disc with some other games.
Right.
And I like mastered the game with Gilead's Thunderhead. I like with Clear, the dwarf guy. He's the best character, bro. He don't got all the potions.
Oh yeah.
He got the moves. He got the battering ram. Boom. He like ducks down, runs, hit him with the helmet.
He was my favorite to use.
Yeah. He had the axe thing. He swipes him twice and then conks him on the head with the butt of the axe. It was dope, son. It was dope.
So it's done by apparently, according to I guess Titmouse. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that, but I'm gonna.
It's what it is.
Marita's Titmouse, right? Incorporated right now, who is an American animation studio based in Los Angeles, California, and that's all I need to know.
Oh, there you go.
It's got old things I don't want to see. American animation and California. You know what I'm saying? Like cooked.
100%. We got Michael Connor in the chat. What's up?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
To give the Teen Titans Go team their due, they were fans of the original Teen Titans. Going to get Cartoon Network to do a continuation. So they constantly refer to it and had the same VAs. Yeah, it's like, you know, sometimes it's not what the creators want, it's what they can pitch to the exec man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So maybe it's possible that situation is like this. It's like, hey, I'm coming in with this idea of doing Golden Axe. And then, I don't know, the executive man comes in and says, hey, American animation, we do comedy. Is this for the kids? Is this for families? We want to laugh. And they're like, okay, here we go. We're going to just like to have a gig in Hollywood. We're going to do the unthinkable to Golden Axe. We don't know. But then why do it, bro? Like, look.
See, okay, that's what I was about to say, because I just want to know, like, who's sitting in the meeting, right? And say, hey, guys, you know what we should do? We should revive the IP known as Golden Axe. How should we do it? Let's make it completely unrecognizable from its source material and cater to an audience that is not known to like Golden Axe.
Yeah.
How does that make any financial sense?
I saw some tweet for somebody saying like, hey, you know, Golden Axe is cool, but let's not pretend that this has deep lore or anything. Like, does anybody remember what, you know, is going on with this game? And I'm like, what are you talking about? This game is like super well known, bro. Like, it's like the OG Sega game. They're making the show. Like, they're making the show based off of the fact that we know about it already, bro. Not something that's like, well, no one cares about it. It's the same thing that they did with He-Man. It's like, no one knows about this. No one cares anymore.
They try to say the same thing for Devil May Cry.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was, yeah, Adi Shankar was like, I thought Capcom was done with this. I thought like I was the one to reboot this for the new generation. And it's like, how old do you think this game is? How old do you think this game is?
He thought that the reboot game like demolished like any chance of Devil May Cry returning, and that got mad when the Devil May Cry 5 trailer popped off.
Yeah, I know he says this, and I know like people had a negative reaction to that game, the way Dante looked and stuff. But I never thought it was over because they could always go back to the OG.
I'm like, it's Capcom. What are you talking about? They're capable of a lot of things. Like,
one dud like means that they quit. Like, no one. They didn't even do that in Hollywood. Okay, like when Ghostbusters 2016 flopped, they just went back to the OG Ghostbuster timeline. Like, it's like that's the ace in the hole always. But anyway, I don't know. Whatever. I wasn't there, so maybe he know more about the ins and outs of what's going on with Capcom than me. But I press X to doubt.
Yeah, I don't think he has a Capcom pipeline.
But look what happens when Japan gives Americans the properties, bro. They just go bug wild. And why? Why do they do it, bro? Why don't they try and have reverence for something? I think the issue is also that there's probably a lot of millennial writers that don't read adventure books or something. That they're not reading Sword and Sorcery.
No, they don't
they're
care
not
about
reading
heroism or something. So
no, they're not reading I think people who even make the shows like the Wheel of Time aren't reading like Robert Jordan. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're just like going off of their own thing. They're not reading Lord of the Rings. They just like say, oh, there's some characters in here. I'll just do my own thing with them. I do my own thing. Oh man. Anyway, we got
the Master Panda said, "Los Angeles, California, say no more."
they had to
Power
do it.
said, Titmouse also does a lot of Adult Swim shows. Got you.
I think that studio does Rick and Morty too. I'm not sure. They did the same thing about She-Ra.
Yeah. Michael Connor says execs are dumb and ignore what's the BAS again? Batman? No, sorry.
Batman the animated series?
Yeah, right. Sorry, that's what I thought it was.
Batman Beyond.
Superman, Justice League.
Yep. Justice
Static
League
Shock.
Unlimited, Static Shock, Gargoyle, all more serious than standard American animation.
I mean, this is true. Remember they said there was going to be like a they were going to try to do an animation for Batman Beyond that was like on par with like the Spider-Verse, and then like they just didn't greenlight it, and I'm just like, why? Are y'all on crack? Like, why? Okay, like Gargoyles was fire. I remember Gargoyles.
It's got to be a generational thing, Sean. It has to be.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like the boomers back then, where at least were familiar with like pulp style adventures and plots, and like trying to take something somewhat seriously. Like this is less serious than an episode like SWAT Cats is way more serious than this.
Yes, because I know I talk on here about like people developing their own indie projects and doing your own thing because it seems like a lot of the entertainment, or at least the Western entertainment, they're kind of taking a nosedive in some respects, not all, but in a lot of respects. But it would be nice. It would be nice to have some inspiration from our own homeland sometimes.
Yeah, because we live
here. I like live here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you like to think that we have our own economy here when it comes to cartoons and adventure storytelling. Like we want kind of make our own thing happen over here. It's not just anime. Like we have anime, but then Korea has their own manhwa. So they got manga in Japan, and we have manhwa, and all the Eastern countries have their own thing. And then it's like, well, the US had its own thing, and maybe we can have our own thing again. And then this is our thing. And then
this is what they came up with. This is right here. This apparently is what's going to get me to stop watching anime. You know what I'm saying?
The most serious thing in American animation is what now? Invincible? Just still like comedy mixed with action, but it's more serious. But that's as serious as it gets.
Yeah.
It's still outsourced. Like, look, I think the whole thing is like it's funny because like you feel like Americans, like Japan, they now outsource their animation to other places for the in between work,
yes.
The grunt work. But let's say like I don't know, all travel in the world is shut down. They could probably still crank out their own cartoon, like if they had to, they were forced to, because they did it before. Like now, America, they just been outsourcing the in between animation, dated, the grunt work for decades, right? And you would think that would give them more free time to develop the writing and develop the character design. Like if all you have to do is just draw the way they look, you can like draw it with like the dopest anatomy you could think of. But instead,
You're asking
they
for
don't
too
have to
much. So
do it.
you're asking for too much.
You know what I'm saying?
This what this yeah. This is what
It's like, Sean, if somebody said, "Yo, Sean, we're gonna," some billionaire guy came to you and said, "Sean, we're gonna invest in you. Okay, we're gonna invest in the Sean Stevens experience.
okay.
They're gonna hire you a personal chef. They're gonna get you, gonna furnish your whatever your apartment. They're gonna like make it like, they're gonna get your personal assistant. He could get you whatever you need.
Right.
So you have more time to develop your art. And then if you try and draw, and then like, I don't know, we check back with you in like a few months. And if the art didn't get better, you know what I'm saying? Then what's the point? Like now you got more time to do the thing. This is like America right now. We're getting worse. We're getting worse. Now we have more computers and AI but it seems like the quality isn't going up. It's like going down in certain respects. Like it's crazy.
I
Anyway, says Power 100 said gargoyles might be coming back. I'm like,
no, don't cancel it.
I don't know about that.
I don't trust anybody no more.
Bro. I don't
Cancel
know,
it.
bro. That could be rough. That could be rough, my G.
Cancel it. Listen, we live in a nation that cannot understand the concept of a vampire, a half vampire, fighting other vampires, bro, into movie form. Like Kevin Feige literally could not grasp because he's gotten so corny, as he called himself a loser, that he couldn't understand the simple concept without saying, "Oh, let's have him deal with his daughter, or let's put it in the 1940s, trench coat, two guns, sword, vampires." I don't understand what.
Kevin Feige just looked at Blade and was like, I just can't crack this story. Okay. Blade doesn't tell jokes. He doesn't like, I don't know, fall out of a plane and land on the ground, dust off his coat and say, well, that just happened. He doesn't do that. And they tell him, no, he doesn't do that. And Mahershala Ali doesn't want to do that. So he says, well, then let's just forget the project. I just can't understand this character. Okay. Will there be multiple versions of Blade in my multi-universe? Does he fight the Hulk? And he's like, no, he didn't do any of that stuff, man. He's not down with that corny stuff. He do kind of vampires and going to the club with the dope music plays in the club. Does Taylor Swift play in the club? Like, no, Taylor Swift is not playing the club and Blade walk into the vampire club, okay? They play industrial dark EDM beats, okay? Okay? Well, then I just don't get it.
Yo, we've gotten so corny as a nation.
Does Blade have
bro.
a mom that he's crying about? Does he have like? Yes, kind of. Well, we can use that. We can use that. And it's like, in fact, can he have like a daughter he cries about too? like what are we building here? What are you trying to say, Kev? And it just goes on from there. That's why the whole project collapsed. Okay.
When he came out and finally called, when was that? Like a couple weeks ago, he said, "Oh, I'm a massive loser for yada yada yada," and I'm like, "Okay, Kev, like you've been sitting on this project for how long?"
But it's like, bro, this is America, bro. This is what they're too comedically focused, and that's what happened with this cartoon, Golden Axe.
We live in a nation that couldn't figure out how to deal with a demon hunter, bro.
Yeah,
that has a long lost brother and must avenge his family by killing said demons. And somehow Addie could not grasp that stuff. It was written out in the.
I don't know, Big Kev, he just can't, he's not a serious guy, he's just thinking about like the 4-quadrant, whatever they call it. I don't even know what that means. Like he needs like every single person to go watch the movie. Like I'm not into all that scary stuff like the vampires. I like the comedy. I like jokes. He's like, we'll have jokes in there for you, buddy. Don't worry. It's a little too scary with the rated R. Make it PG-13. Like, all right, let's go. Like you couldn't figure out how to like make the movie. Remember Deadpool? He was like, I don't know how to do this movie. He had problems with that too. And then then Hugh Jackman said, oh, I'll be in the movie. And then suddenly he was like, okay, do whatever the hell you want because it's going to make a lot of money now. And now he's taking all the credit. Yeah, me. I knew that this rated R thing would work. I knew from the beginning, like or whatever. Anyway, I did say that Invincible was like probably the only like as serious as America gets with cartoons. But I guess the second cartoon would be X-Men 97, which I guess is way more serious than Invincible.
Oh yeah, I haven't
But
watched
but
97.
it's hilarious because they fired the creator, right? Bro DeMayo. They fired him. And it wasn't because he was cringe. It was because he wouldn't be as cringe as the people.
He was too faithful to the subject matter.
Right. That's why they fired him, according to Bo DeMayo. Like,
well, yes.
I wasn't there. So that's hilarious.
Brother. Like,
dude, they just look at this. What am I looking at on screen, bro? Like,
you're looking at China. May she rest in peace. Talking to the dwarf and this guy who I'm already telling she's gonna be the smart one. I already know the formulation because I've seen it. I already see how the trailer is running, and he's like, I don't know, the fool, and he's probably a wisecracker or something.
All right, so we got to get in deep, right? Look, what am I looking at, bro?
Bro, I don't know. I'm just looking at these frames, and I'm just like, what is happening right now?
Man, oh look, that was kind of serious. We got some action. See, it's like they put some effort into it. Like they're trying to like make it exciting, but then it's like silly. Dude, you know what it matters? Who's this?
Whose man's is this, bro?
Who is this dude?
Son,
this is the guy that's supposed to. You know who this is. This is some Cole Young nonsense. This is some.
Why didn't you
fanboy character? They have this in every show now, bro. They had this in Picard. They had like some young girl who I guess she turned to be like,
but they did
portraying Picard in like some other episode in the first season, and then I guess she eventually like came back to be part of the team or whatever nonsense. But they always have like, oh, you're Captain Picard. Can I be on your ship? And they have this character like in every show, bro. They like, wow, you're blah blah blah.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to take another look at this trailer again, just to like. Oh, give me a sec. Let's see. Since everybody's here now, let's all suffer one more time for 1 minute and 45 seconds.
In a time before history, in a land of might and magic, when evil rises, heroes rise harder on their trusty purple mutant thingies.
Yes, they're trusty purple mutant thingies. This is what people find funny now.
Them! I'm a huge fan.
3 heroes, Axe, Tyrus, and Gilius, level up to save the kingdom of Uria from the evil giant Death Adder.
To defeat Death Adder, we need an actual plan.
We're going to do what we do best. Face a series of progressively harder enemies until we have a big final battle with Death Adder. And then we kill him for good.
Till he's dead. All the way.
Fire magic!
I was hoping I could join your quest.
Why don't you go first? Found the trap on the first try.
And so our heroes fight all sorts of stuff. For Uria! That was for Uria.
You better not be another mini-boss. You better be the final one!
Legendary kill!
It's just what us kitty cats do.
I'm so excited I'm gonna throw up!
Because we're
This trailer guy's not
Sorry,
helping.
we don't
The trailer
have
voice
anything.
guy's
We were
not
barely
helping.
getting along until 8 minutes ago.
Sega!
Chop first, axe questions later. What else would you do with an axe?
I don't know.
Golden axe! Whoa, like the game? Heck yeah! Let's freaking go!
Like the
Thanks,
game?
Paramount.
Yeah, thanks, Paramount. Thanks for
I
nothing.
love how did they just try to glaze themselves by saying thanks, Paramount at the end? Also, I didn't catch the first time that she yelled out Sega.
Yeah.
Because
Some Easter eggs for you,
Yeah, Easter eggs company.
Look, America just ain't got the sauce no more, bro, and that's sad, bro. Because we live here.
Oh, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
This is the same comedic level.
Yeah.
Quotations comedy as Velma.
Yeah, that would do it. I mean, I didn't see that, but you endured a little bit of that.
I endured 2 episodes. Horrible.
It's too many.
It's too many. Sometimes,
But
because I have to, I feel like, I'll come back to y'all and tell you how it was. Yeah, I endured 2 episodes of Elma back in the day. I also endured 2 episodes of The Devil May Cry season 2. 2 episodes. I know. I was done. I don't know what happened to the rest of that stuff. Uh huh.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But who knows? Maybe our opinion will be the minority opinion because I don't know. With He-Man, people accepted a lot of that. So here comes that times 10. Maybe they're, you know, getting used to it. Used to the millennial
Okay, well, so
writing
okay, give me a second.
experience.
With millennial writing, right? Why do they think that saying things again is funny?
I guess because if you're so self-aware about the genre you're in,
Mm-hmm.
it's supposed to be a short. I'm not a shorthand, but yeah, kind of a shorthand or like a cheat code to displaying intelligence. Like you're writing something tropey.
They
So
did
if
it like
you
3 times in
acknowledge,
this trailer.
so you acknowledge that you're writing something tropey, it at least
Fourth
knows that
wall.
you're in on the joke or something, or you're not just like believing in that this is original. So if you still do the unoriginal thing, but point out that it's not original, that would hopefully be known as smart at least.
He's like, for Aria, and then he's like, yeah, for. Like, I'm just like,
Oh, why they say things again? Oh, I know what you're saying.
yeah.
Why they repeat things? I don't know. I think that they can't tell real jokes because that's banned or something like that. Like they can't like, so they just like think repeating things again is funny. That's all they got. I mean, they can't make fun of anybody for what they look like. They can't like talk about a real pop culture reference because everything has to be um done for the global audience. So you'll have like a cart, I'm surprised anybody watches Family Guy in other countries, you know what I mean? Because all the references are from old TV shows. Like they're not gonna understand what like who Urkel is. I mean, they do because they have the old shows,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not gonna understand the obscure stuff that Seth MacFarlane's
Also,
talking about.
I don't know if this is connected, and I'll get to you guys' comments in a second. I don't know if this is connected, but I find like people with this, like, I don't want to generalize, but I guess we're
Sure.
generalizing in this case that like people with the loss of comedy that are into stuff like this, they actually get darker in their soul. Hear me out. It's like it's like the jokes are not funny, right? And then you go online and somebody will have like, I don't know, a debate on a social topic or political topic, and then it'll be like in the comments be like, I hope you die. And I'm just like, that's weird. There's weird things to say. I don't think you should be saying it. Maybe if you guys were more into real comedy, you wouldn't be like a psychopath online. But I don't know if that's connected. I feel like it is though. I'm gonna
But
have
it
to
was
do
like a
my
10-year gap when like comedy was being banned or like being canceled for saying things. So
right.
they have like a gap in their experience. Like maybe they only saw like Curb Your Enthusiasm or Old Seinfeld reruns. Maybe that's all they have left. A lot of young people too, they didn't really watch like sitcoms, like the ones that we grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
They watched Nickelodeon shows. That was like their peak, or like Disney Channel shows where you can't you can't say anything that crazy or allude to anything that wild. So that's like their comedy chops. And they don't really do like edgy comedy either, because that's bad.
Right.
It's not like they would,
It's banned. Cancel.
they're not watching Kill Tony or anything like that, like
Let me go up and
first of all, Golden Axe, what and the alternative is to be cool, right? But it's a wrap. Look, you know what's crazy? Look, Sega is cool. Like it's not, their properties are not as well known as Nintendo,
mm-hmm.
and they haven't been pumping out their IP like Capcom or like with Resident Evil stuff and Devil May Cry. So maybe a lot of people are not familiar with Golden Axe or whatever, but millions of people know what Golden Axe is because
Yeah.
this is like one of the OG games. And the way they're treating this makes me very concerned about the upcoming live action Streets
Streets
of
of
Rage
Rage.
movie.
I was just about to say that.
Dude.
And just to let y'all, just to give you guys a preview as to what will happen. I just want to let you know that I, Sean, and him, Dan, we will crash out if they ruin it. Okay, because that joint was like our childhood. All right.
Yeah, this is bad. Okay, we're kind of like, I'm crashing out over this, but I think like the max level crash out
Streets of Rage for sure.
might be Streets of Rage.
Yeah,
you know
no.
what I'm saying?
Especially since they just had a Streets of Rage 4 and it was good. The game.
Yeah.
Look, we cannot, as a society, screw with Streets of Rage 4. I will call the authorities. I will call the FBI, bro. Like, we cannot do this. Just don't
do it.
Hold on. Let's go back to the comments. We got a lot of comments to read. Where was I last? Oh, where Power said, Gargoyles might be coming back. That's a bad idea. They should stop that immediately. Because I don't want to see Gargoyles ruined. Master Panda said,
imagine this to Gargoyles. That'll be bad.
No. The Japanese need to put their collective foot down and enforce consistency if possible. When unchecked, Japanese translations are infected with feminist localizers, unibuls, and political lectures, etc. Yeah, I know that's been a thing. That's definitely been a thing.
Localizing is wild. Like they make the subtitles unreadable. It's like, like when they mix the sound mix is weird. So you're like, I'll watch it with subtitles on. I don't need to make a lot of noise in the house with my TV. Yeah. So you'll just have the subtitles on while you're watching the show. But the voice actors take so many liberties with the script that what they say doesn't even match like the subtitles on the screen, and it's like it gets so annoying. It's like I'm just like either make the subtitles match what the actors are saying, or something's got to change. Either one or the other's got to change. Yeah, because I'm watching Ghost in the Shell, and it's just like aggravating when they do that. It's just annoying. Anyway,
Michael Connor says they fail to understand that those shows could have been on prime time and fit right in. I guess the other shows that we were talking about. Master Panda says Sean is right, and creating your own IP is now a non-negotiable for indie creators. Everything has been poisoned with agendas, and indies are the last hope for entertainment for the entertainment's sake. Honestly, growing up as a child, I would love to work on like some of these IPs when I was growing up. I'm like, I want to work on something Marvel or DC or a video game or cartoon or some property that I've seen. We had
the Sega ones.
Yeah.
Now playing Streets of Rage and Golden Axe, Fantasy Star. They ruined Fantasy Star. I don't know. I'm gonna crash out. Like they ruined Streets of Rage. That's gonna be. I don't know.
Streets of Rage is going nuclear. I will have like 5 streams back to back. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. All right. It's gonna be worse. Listen, I'm gonna put heels versus babyface to shame. All right.
Tom Connors. They call Tom Connors for He-Man.
Yeah, forget. Yeah, it's gonna be worse than Tom. I'm going ham.
That's funny. Tom crashed out, bro, and the internet clowned him. He got no support, even from his own friends, off of He-Man. In fact, they were ready to sell He-Man out. They were like, I like that. Idris Elba's throwing up. If anybody could throw up and be mad at arms in a movie, it's Idris Elba. And I'm like, yo, bro, just because Idris Elba was in The Wire mad years ago, okay, that means infallible. I mean, look at Bryan Cranston. Is he infallible? Okay, do we all be rushing out to see everything that he's in just because he was Walter White?
Right.
Let's relax, okay? Idris Elba, fantastic actor, right? Luther, but come on, bro, the guy's not infallible. I mean, he was in that movie that George Miller made where he played a genie trying to hook up with Tilda Swinton. Who was watching that? That's what you think about? You trying to hit it? who made why? What about the Dark Tower? Remember that?
Oh, Like,
Nancy McConaughey.
Dark Tower should have been fire, and it definitely was not
Yeah.
fire. Like, it was like the most
Dude, even he was saying,
underwhelming
like,
thing.
bro, like, don't. He was being chased by that cheetah. What was it the lion or something like that? I forget what movie that was. Did anybody see that? Did you support your boy then? So let's relax, okay? The greatest thespian in the world did not save He-Man, okay?
Right.
And they threw that man under the bus mad hard. And he did crash out. It was crazy. He was like stomping, going crazy. But the context though is like they were turning He-Man into unfunny cringe. Like, look, if He-Man was funny though, I'll be like, yo, it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. If this trailer made me laugh, I'll be like, you got it, bro. Golden Axe is hilarious now.
Right.
I'm with you. But it wasn't though. So
not one successful joke in the whole trailer, bro.
Yeah. I used to grow up more than 21 Jump Street.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, I was 21 Jump Street. Johnny Depp and Rico and all those people fighting crime in high school. And then and they made it into a comedy, and I read about it, when they were making it. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be bad. But then I watched it and it was hilarious. Okay. But that's when like comedy was still legal or something, like
Right.
back in like the early 2010s. Holy. Anyway.
So Power says, speaking of SWAT Cats, we're supposed to get a good action reboot. We were supposed to get a good action reboot in 2015, and Cartoon Network wasn't interested in it and never went into production. I didn't even know that. That's kind of crazy.
Seems about right.
Yeah.
Oh, people want this? Oh, we definitely can't make it.
Yeah, no. Like I said this before. Like, people think I'm joking, bro. It's not a conspiracy. Like, they just like making things that is the opposite to what we want, bro. They keep doing it time and time again. It must be a thing, okay?
Crazy.
Michael Connor says, when Dungeons and Dragons cartoon looks better and has a more serious story, you're doing something wrong.
Oh yeah, and that was in the 80s, and
right?
They took it seriously. That's why. Look, is Michael Reeves still alive? I don't think they could do it to my man's, like, bring gargoyles back and have, like, they can't do it with the OG writers, bro. Were just better. All right, they actually like cared about adventure stories. Here, I don't know what they do. They just I don't know. They watch TikTok reels. You ain't gonna know how to learn how to write watching TikTok reels.
What was
you gotta read a book.
What was the movie they said they wanted the Russos to direct, and it was gonna be more like have a TikTok flavor to it, and I forgot what it was.
Ooh, that sounds familiar to me.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, TikTok flavor.
And I was like, why would we get the Russo brothers to do?
I would even say that like in public. Anyway, Master Panda says, Sean, welcome to Holly Weird. We're going to offer you an animated series based on your IFP if you surrender to us, sacrifice your integrity to the universal politics. Yeah, like, I guess I didn't see any politics in here. It's just like cringe. I guess like in the way of lampooning it is like a socio-political assault or something like that. Like they see something like, oh look, it's a manly guy and the girl and they're and they're killing and it's like an adventure and it's earnest. Let's twist it. Yeah. Maybe that in a way is like some kind of. I guess
the political part is like, I don't know, making her seem like she's smarter than Axe, who's acting like a dummy. I have no idea.
What are we talking about? Streets of Rage movie or something like
that? No, Golden
like,
Axe. The trailer.
Oh. Well, let's see. Dun dun dun. Yeah, Blade. Like, does Blade cry? Hasbro couldn't figure out how to adapt the G.I. Joe comic and not any of the cartoon. Yeah, I don't know. They don't know. Paramount is like doing the G.I. Joe movie, and they're hiring a comedy writer for that. He claims it's not comedy, but it is what it is. Maybe that's all they can hire now. It's just comedy writers.
Maybe.
Who knows? Ryan Reynolds What else we talking about here? Thundercats. Michael Connor says he's gonna watch Record of Lodoss War.
Oh
True.
man, Record of Lodoss War is so good, man.
Can you imagine the animes are so old, bro? They like came out like in 1991 or something, and America can't even get up to that level, like an old
Still,
anime.
bro, I saw like not even the animation. I saw a screenshot of Record of Lodoss War like last week, and I was just like, bro, this still looks so amazing.
How come they can draw like that, and Americans can't draw like how Japan used to draw like I don't know, 40 years ago? Anyway. Massive Panda says trusted purple mutant thingies, silly Billy, cutesy wootsy, also quirky humor. It says Thundercats War written all over it.
Yep.
Yes. I guess this is better anime than Thundercats War, but what kind of comment is that?
Sure. Yes. I'll give
It looks better than that. Great.
I'll give it that.
Sega, you brought a great shame upon society. Yeah.
Yeah, Sega messing up.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Remember Sonic the Hedgehog was going to have that crap design?
Oh,
So
Ugly
people
Sonic?
complained. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And they bullied him into having a better design.
Mm-hmm.
And then that also bullied them into, like, I don't know, eventually making, like, the other characters as accurate as Sonic. Rip. I guess, like, with Golden Axe, they were like, okay, we'll be accurate too with the characters, but it's going to be a comedy because since Sonic's a comedy and that worked for us, we're going to make Golden Axe a comedy, and they'll probably make Streets of Rage a comedy. You know what I mean?
They're going to mess with Streets of Rage.
Dude, they're going to have John Cena as Axel Stone. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. You already know.
Can they just not do it? Like that is an option, right?
Aquafina will be Blaze Fielding, okay?
No, stop.
Oh yeah. Kevin Hart's gonna be Adam. And that's gonna be Piece of Rage, okay? They're gonna be like ex out of work cops that listen to Dome John Cena's character and got fired off the force, and now they're working wacky jobs, you know, working at fast food and you know, listening to, you know, trying to relive the glory days of the 90s when they were cops or something, and then they come back for one more mission to get Mr. X for real. And who will play Mr. X? Who knows?
That's a good question. Who would they want to play Mr. X?
They might get a tall guy to play Mr. X, but they have him play like in a silly way. Like, you know, they'll get like John Hamm to be like Mr. X, which should be cool because he's kind of tall and stuff.
Right.
But he's gonna use his comedy chops from his hosting of Saturday Night Live to make it crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they'll be like, "Hey, we achieved canon though. Axel Stone is in it. He's John Cena, like falling on his butt and being silly like he is in Peacemaker, but he is Axel Stone though. You can't complain, guys. Just like with this, his Gilius Thunderhead is here, bro. You can't complain." Yeah, but the tone is like, oh, come on. I ain't complaining with tone. Oh, you just can't enjoy things. Why don't you sit in the basement?
You know, this is proud to me to try to make, even though I don't have time. I just want to let y'all know. I try, right? Like, I have a lot of art to do. I have a comic book I'm developing, but like, this makes me want to produce like the greatest pinup I've ever done of freaking Golden Axe.
Yeah, it makes you want to do the pinup of Golden Axe. It makes you want to do like a page of Golden Axe, like just to see
like a
mini
series, a 5-page mini series,
right? Like just showing that it could be cool
short,
in narrative form.
They trying to kill everything, bro. Like they just
make you want to do a cheap animation.
If I could do animation and have it looking like JJK or something, I would, bro. But I can't.
Dude, they're already taking like the clip and the screenshots of this and running it through AI to make it look more serious.
You know what?
They're doing that right now.
As an artist who works in digital hand drawing and traditional, that's supposed to be against AI. I think that's hilarious. How about that?
The meme, you know.
Th-
All right. Hold on. Let me get to the chat. Mr. Rasmussen says in comedy, 3 times it's supposed to be funny in 1930. Yeah, exactly. 90s Conan the Adventurer will wipe out that whole Golden Axe squad. Yeah, how about that?
Word.
Man of bravery. War and TTG also took shots at Thundercats 2011 show. Damn, I didn't watch Thundercat War, and that's pretty. But they did. That's pretty sad, bro. Why they do these things? Life has become the real joke. Everything else is bad punchline. This is CD Price says. Real. If you make something for everyone, you get something for no one. It's
Basically.
Michael Connor. Very true. Rasmain says Disney and Nick. All the edginess is off screen. It's their level of comedy. It's all they can handle. Bro. Anything more than that is unnecessary.
I was just trying to understand what any of this is. But,
Howard Hunter said, couldn't be those shows, Dan, because the comedy from 20 years ago and now is just a footnote. Possibly. I mean, people getting older. Like anybody who watched Wizards of Waverly Place is probably to them, to Hollywood, like Unk status. But don't you want it? Mike Connor says Paramount does randomly have greatness. I was stunned by Sonic live action. Yeah, they had to bully them into it, and it does work for Sonic because he's a cartoon. He's like cartoonish looking.
Yeah.
But now we're dealing with like grown ass ninjas, you know what I'm saying? Like walking around, human beings. And Sega's just like, how do I?
Oh, this the shot right here.
Because they're like, nobody knows about Golden Axe, and I know why they make it something that nobody knows about. Why do you pay money to like adapt something like if no one knows what it is? They buy things because they say everyone knows what it is, and then they have no confidence that anybody knows what it is. And then they decide like, well, since no one knows what it is, we'll make you laugh. That's universal. And it's like, okay, we're gonna make fun of fantasy storytelling. That's gonna be our thing. We're gonna lampoon fantasy things as if that hasn't been done. It's done forever. It was done when Monty Python did it, and no one's been able to do it better since. It's a series of diminishing returns. There was a recent situation where the Japanese dub some anime got censored regarding Merry Christmas to Happy Holidays with the subtitles erasing content. That's hilarious. The War of Christmas is lost, guys. We lost the war. Coming in hot, screaming, Sean, delirious Dan. Well, the Streets of Rage pops out.
Oh yeah. That's what's gonna be for sure. I hope y'all ready for that one.
Michael Connor says still no word on Stargate despite continuing campaigns by fans. Yeah, because I heard like they were gonna actually like treat it with respect, and they said no, we're done. Actually, I heard like there was a new regime at Amazon, and they didn't want to like deal with it because the old regime said yes. So that means like the new regime has to say no for some reason. I hate stuff like that. You know, it's super annoying. But maybe we should be thankful because like maybe like something really drastic has to happen before they actually make things not cringe. So maybe we don't want the Stargate right now. Although the writers who know how to write it ain't getting any younger. Okay, these people hitting their 70s and they're like, you know, about to die or something. See, Hollywood's ageist as well. Like they don't like old people.
Yeah.
Especially when like the people in charge are younger than the people from back in the day. So they don't want to like feel like they like get unked and junior G'd by like an older person that used to work in the biz when it really meant something. So they just pick like these goofs. Yeah. Anyway. There's also some stuff going on with the Wolverine game. They got one of the writers from Spider-Man 2 and Insomniac. Oh yeah, we remember that. I think we talked about that a little bit yesterday, right?
We did. You know, it's funny. I was almost gonna make a video about it, and it was a video basically on. I'll just say this real quick. I have treated entertainment mostly like they are going to disappoint me, so that I don't have to like mentally deal with it, right? So, especially in gaming, like I completely like tapped out. Like I have tunnel vision.
Sure.
People be like, "This game's coming out." Like, what game? Is that the Wolverine game? And I'll be like, "Phantom Blade Zero." No, the Wolverine game, Phantom Blade Zero. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Do you know about the Wolverine game? No. I've signed out of Insomniac like a long time ago. So anyway, when all the footage started hitting, and I'm just looking at people like just clowning it, and I'm just like, oh, what's the problem? It looked like regular game to me. But I'm saying that with the full knowledge that I myself am not going to buy it. And then I was like, oh, it's because I'm not mentally ready to even pay attention. So then when I started paying attention to the clips, I was just like, oh yeah, I do see what they're saying. And then of course I forgot that yeah, Sweet Baby's fully involved with the game. I was like, oh right. It's like, okay, understand it. So yeah, I feel sorry for anybody who was excited for the game. You know, I'm not gonna be buying it, but whatever. So never mind. Doesn't matter to me. Same thing for GTA 6 for me. Even though I'm sure that's going to sell like bajillion dollars. Anyway. Sorry, where were you?
Kind of said, but let me see. Master Panda says, looking back on this era of Hollywood, the future is going to be wild in retrospect. The fact that there were people who legitimately got mad that they corrected Sonic's design is ridiculous.
Huh? There were people that got.
Yeah, they were. That'd be crazy.
Those people need a mental wellness
I think
check.
there were some. They were like, "Why you gotta bully people?" I don't know.
What are you talking?
Maybe they deleted these posts, but I think I remember something like that.
Ain't no way.
CD Price says he leave Johnny Bravo alone. Oh, they talk about John Cena, Johnny Bravo. I'm sure they would love it. I'm sure they would love it. They don't expect. Rasmane makes a good point that they don't expect anyone to come to defend Golden Axe, but they will because people like Golden Axe. But they think
they
that
don't
they
expect
don't
it.
because
Yet
it's not,
we are here.
Yeah. Also, like all these comedian people, they just love comedy all day. Like, what's funny? What's funny? What's funny?
Mm-hmm.
Or what's cute? Or what's silly? Or what's lighthearted? Or what? Like, they're not into dark stuff. Like, Golden Axe was serious.
Yeah.
And, you know, Streets of Rage is like punching and kicking. It's like martial arts. You know, just hitting people to solve your problems. It's not using your wits to solve problems, okay? So they can't relate to things like that. You know, they don't care about that. So some comedy guys. Anyway. Yeah, Jake Busey, you know, maybe. Let's see what they're saying here. We don't need more sword and sorcery. The world needs more laughter. Yeah, exactly. That's all America does. You know, that's all Fox animation domination. It's just like a 4-hour block of 2-hour block of cartoon.
I just realized who this character is.
Who, the cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the game.
Yeah.
You don't like he's in, yeah, he look like that, but
no.
He does look kind of like
Golden Axe 3. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely don't look like that.
Power Hunter says, does anybody remember they were supposed to get an animated Black Knight movie from Gindi? Yeah. Tarkovsky, was not taken up. Yeah, they said no, they don't want that. I don't know why they don't want these things. It's weird.
I don't know. Hold on, let's see what people think.
Michael Connor says that guy canceled Stargate was hired by the guy that greenlit the show. The guy that canceled Stargate was hired by the guy that greenlit the show. That's interesting.
I'm reading the comments on the video.
Oh, really? Okay, what they saying?
Golden Axe gets the Rick and Morty treatment.
Yeah, exactly. Why?
This looks like something you see on TV in GTA 5.
The announcer certainly sounds like that.
He said, "Derp, it's so ironic. Tee we hate the games, but we're making a show about them for some reason."
Exactly. You bought this. You bought it. They got the rights, bro. Like for what? To say nobody knows about this? I can't have
So
Sega
so
be.
so, since this person said it, I was stoked for a second, but then it became obvious that it was more of a spoof. There's a reason Thundercats Roar failed.
By the way, all these people in Hollywood scared out of their mind about David Ellison taking over, the Ellisons taking over Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
Because they think like, oh no, it's just gonna be, they're gonna get rid of all our silly Billy millennial cartoons, and they're gonna be serious, self-serious nonsense for like guys to watch or something like that. Because he's friends with the Trump man. Obviously, that didn't happen with this cartoon.
No.
Obviously, this is like, you know, nothing's changed. It's the same thing. Obviously David Ellison likes this stuff too. He's a millennial, quirked up millennial guy too, bro. They thought he was gonna be down with the Trump man. Maybe Trump like this too. Like who knows? Maybe
Who
he's down with
knows?
like Quirk Chungus
Maybe.
stuff. Maybe the Trump administration is Quirk Chungus is.
Oh man.
It's all comedy. It's all lampooning. It's all spoofs, all the way down from the top, bro.
Hold on.
Like
This person gets some like
the Illuminati is some quirked up people, and they control both sides of everything.
I love how they
Never
quirked
gonna
up, but they doing like the worst crimes of humanity. As per
never stops.
Yeah, that's
Never stops, bro. It just never stops. Like you think one side gonna give you the thing? Nah, they don't give you the thing, bro. Like
never.
it's never the case.
They can't be trusted, bro. Like,
Nope, this is over, bro. They're never gonna get you, bro. But I don't care if it's like it's predictable that they're going to ruin Streets of Rage. Like they're going to have John Cena be Axel Stone, bro. It's going to be a comedy, bro. I don't care. I'm still gonna crash out. Like,
oh yeah,
they still did it, bro. It's almost like those movies, like where you predict the future, but you can't stop it. You're going to do the thing. I can't remember what that or the. It's been movies like that, right? Like I think I see, like you feel like you see the movie. Like when they kill your wife, you're going to kill him or something like that.
Yeah.
But you can't. You shouldn't. But you're going to. And you're like, I won't. I promise. And then it happens, and then you just do it anyway.
Yeah,
like
you going to.
Those things.
And believe you me, y'all, there's gonna be like we'll have like I don't know, it'd be like a special stream or something, huh?
It's just like you just gotta be able to help it. Dan, calm down. You already prophesized this in the old scrolls that they would ruin Streets of Rage and you would crash out. So don't crash out.
Yeah, all you have to do is be mentally prepared. No, I will never be mentally prepared.
You're like, okay, I'll try. And you prepare yourself, you play it out in your own mind, like, oh yeah, they're gonna have John Cena, they're gonna play that song, like play that funky music, White Boy, they're gonna play that, like, do it now. Boom, 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 boom. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music to die. And then like John Cena does like the drag he does the bare knuckle like on he does all the moves, like it's just it sucks. They're gonna have like Blaze Field and do a Coco show, and it's gonna suck, bro. Because it's Aquafina doing the Coco show to play that funky music, White Boy, and they're going to do it. And I know they're going to do it. And when I see it finally 3 years from now, I'm going to crash out anyway. It's just like all the mental training means nothing when it actually happens, bro. Because back then it's a hypothetical, and you have that small glimmer of hope that they change their mind. Oh, but they won't do it.
Oh, it's so frustrating that I feel like it's exactly gonna play out like this, bro.
Bro, the movie's gonna be about them trying to catch Mr. X, except John Cena does something stupid that gets them all kicked off the force, bro. Like they all part of like some crack squad to like get him arrested or something, and then he does some goofy thing, and then he he's so arrogant and dumb. That's all the
Oh,
cats he plays, like these overzealous cat. Then they all get fired, and then they gotta do like I don't know, gig economy jobs to pay the rent while and then he tries to go off script, don't get his badge back, and they all three are going to try to arrest Mr. X again as John Cena gets the gang back together. And Blaze Fielding and Adam
mhm.
are just going to Adam Hunter are just going to be like looking at him like this idiot again. They're going to be like, oh brother,
Right.
John Cena, oh brother, whatever, but you're gonna listen to us this time. They're gonna have to like correct him. They're gonna be like expending emotional labor to, try and like rein in the excesses of John Cena, who's Axel Stone, one of the most badass people in the Sega universe. Dude, no.
There's still time. They could cancel this right now.
It could all end, you know what I'm saying? Like tonight, like we could all like save ourselves.
Like Neo said, and told Agent Smith it ends tonight. Like you can end it tonight, bro. Like
These things, they think this is harmless stuff. I mean, they're spending hundreds of millions of dollars on this stuff to like troll everybody, and they think it's like cute and funny because they baked in their salary in the budget, so it doesn't matter if it flops. They already spent like 3 years living in Southern California or something like that, just chilling. So they don't care if it flops.
So Michael Connor's like, yeah, we could send John Cena over there. You know what I'm saying? Didn't he? I forgot he did that whole thing with China. Oh.
Yeah, it's I notice that Tyrus is carrying axe. There you go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had it up on the screen. I was just reading this comment right here. It says, why do most media feel the need to be ironic and sarcastic? It's okay to be sincere once in a while.
It's funny. Like,
has David Ellison actually played a video game? This is tragic, and I loved Golden Axe.
Yeah, he played his sister's video game, Mixtape. Megan Ellison, he made Mixtape. He probably played that one. So she's in charge of the video games. David Ellison's in charge of Paramount making this stuff.
You know what, man? You know what?
And so there you go. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of like, oh my god, the super conservative. Okay, anyway.
Let me go. You know what? Let me go check out that.
Nobody talks about this. No one talks about this stuff. Like, you gotta come direct and you all hear about this.
Let me go look up the Edge Runners thing, bro.
Like people are like talking about what they make, and I don't know. Anyway, Michael O'Connor says there are times that I want. No wait, he says there are times I want irreverent or irrelevant. Maybe means irreverent or irrelevant. Comedy, sci-fi, or fantasy. However, there are times I also want a serious fantasy or sci-fi or cop show. Yeah. Master Panda says the same people who bully Paramount into changing Sonic design needs to bully TMNT creators into restoring their objectively better OG designs.
Oh yeah, that's a whole other topic right there.
Hey, guess who owns TMNT? Paramount. That's right. So I don't know if our complaints are gonna go in the right email box. They'll be like, yeah, we'll get on that. I'm sure they'll get on that line.
So you know what? I'm trying not to be black pill, but you know what I'm saying? Like, let me check out this little teaser that they got here for Edge Runners, and just to cleanse my palate and see what.
Sure.
That's worse than death.
Oh wait, hold on. That guy is a conglomerate of different people's body parts or something.
So
that's kind of freaky and interesting. Okay,
it's all right.
Yeah. I mean, it's Studio Trigger. They're gonna do that thing.
So that was cool. There you go. We look forward to that. See what's going on with that.
What the heck is this? I have something on the side. It's called Base Ex Machina. I It looks like something that's serious. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna click it. I don't know what this is.
Out here, you do whatever you have to do to survive. I'm Bass Reeves, bounty hunter.
Son, your country still has need of you.
Mister, I don't have.
Who's writing it?
Yeah, studio, the bunch of Devil May Cry. Well,
I have no
mean,
problem with Studio Mirror, by the way.
Yeah,
I like their art and stuff. I just want to know who's writing it. That's it. That's
you know who you're afraid of, right?
Bass.
Bass Reeves.
That's right. Disarm peaceably, you might live.
What happens if we don't?
That happens.
Reeves was a real person. He was like he arrested like he had like the record for bringing in fugitives or at the time. Like he like had the record of like he arrested the most like fugitives from justice at that time,
okay.
and he was a black man.
Mm,
So he's famous guy.
okay.
And but the robot stuff, I guess that's Bass X Machina. So I guess like it's him with machines. So I guess they figure like, well, his real life wasn't interesting, so they put robots in it. I don't know where the robots come in.
Is this gonna be like the Yasuke anime, bro?
I hope not. I hope it's more like the Wild Wild West. Not yes, it was the Will Smith movie, but it was also a TV show
Right.
from the old days, and it was sort of like they tried to make it like they had like sci-fi-ish kind of concepts on the show, like guns that didn't exist back then, but they tried to say, there was like a scientist there that could make a cool gun with engine parts and steam and crap that they had at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a steampunk version or something of westerns.
Okay.
But this looks like I don't know. This looks like a little more advanced than that. But I don't know. I don't know why they need to do that, but it's like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter or something. But
Right,
they're fighting
right.
vampires. It wasn't like there was any futuristic stuff happening in that.
Right.
But this has like some futuristic looking. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. I mean, the look of it is cool. It's just all right.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, Matchmate says the basis of the Lone Ranger. Power Hunter says it looks decent. Yeah, it looks like something. But we will.
I'll check it out.
We will see. We will see.
Michael Connor says looks better than season one. Wasn't a fan of Cyberpunk season one. Yeah, see, I enjoyed it, but it is a little erratic. Like I will admit.
Yeah, it was a little erratic. I found it a little hard to watch. I like the animation and the idea. I need a Cyberpunk. I was like, of course, I'm gonna give it a chance. Who knows, man? What are you guys' favorite Cyberpunk cartoons?
I think for me, it's probably going to be Akira, probably.
Yeah, it's weird because I always go with the older stuff.
Yeah,
I don't want to be like that guy who's like I only like the older stuff. But I do I feel like they don't need to overcomplicate. Like Cyberpunk's already complicated.
Yeah.
So like the plot shouldn't be that complicated. You know what I mean? And it's so frenetic all the time. It's just like it's exhausting. But I like the Bubblegum Crisis and the Bubblegum Crisis remake. I like that.
Right.
80 Police, both.
Mr. Rasman, is
And
that really who was right?
Armistice 3. Armistice 3,
Armitage
Parasite
3.
Dolls.
Armitage 3 was dope.
Armistice the third, I should say. So what's this? A black sheriff. It worked for Blazing Saddles. Well, he was so. But anyway,
Said a live action Akira should be a series and based off the manga. No, I've had. I really, it's funny because I watched the, we've all seen the Akira, anime movie. I didn't realize until reading the manga that like Tokyo, like freaking got decimated, like what had to be at least like 3 times. And I was like, good grief, bro. Like,
crazy. Michael Connor says the live action Akira should be a
yeah, I read
series
that.
and based on the Remember they were trying to make a movie. They're always threatening to make this movie,
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, well, what were they gonna do? It was supposed to be Americans making this. It was supposed to be Americans making this movie. So I'm like, were they going to just have maybe Akira be the only Asian person in it, the kid, and then
Well, there better be not no American kid named Tetsuo.
yeah, Tetsuo. Maybe Tetsuo could be like, what? He's gonna be like Jeff or something like that. And back in the day, they were talking about Leonardo DiCaprio was gonna be in the Akira like movie, and I was like, "Guess what?"
The casting is from back in the day.
I haven't seen the bubblegum updated version though. I have to check it out. It was okay. I like the older ones though better, but it's watchable. But I like the older ones better. The OG Bubblegum Crisis. I feel like Bubblegum Crash. Like I remember people were like, look it up on the internet, and they're like, "Oh, it wasn't good." And I was like, "It was good. It wasn't as good as Bubblegum Crisis, but it was good." The animation was falling off. I was like, bro, anybody from the 80s will draw under the table anybody from now, like, because they actually had to learn, like, without.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like, please stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it looks like one frame of animation less. Like, come on, stop, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Look what they're making now, bro. You see that Spider-Man cartoon?
The one with Black Norman Osborn?
Yeah. It's like, bro.
I hate the look of that cartoon, bro.
How can you look at anime from back in the day? Anime series, bro. Like I was watching Supersonic Borgman.
Mm-hmm.
This thing was made like in the 80s, right? And I'm like, why does it look better than like this Spider-Man cartoon that came out like last year on Disney? It's like they have like big budget Illuminati money.
Mm-hmm.
We have technology that has never been thought of before in the history of mankind. We have like, they have everything, right? Disney has everything. They got AI, they got all the VFX teams on speed dial,
right?
And they can't come up with anything that looks better than a Japanese anime when they were drawing it by hand in 1985. It's like, can we stop and just reassess what's going on in terms of quality? Like, what's going on? Anyway.
Mr. Rasmussen said Teddy for Tetsuo, chill.
Yeah, maybe Teddy, yeah. Teddy, no!
Teddy!
Teddy!
The Canada run. I don't know what Canada would be. I said Akira should only ever take place in Tokyo. I agree. Yo, I heard, I don't know if this is true. Somebody can go confirm this for me. That they would cancel the American made Squid Game.
Yeah, I heard that.
Good.
Yeah, I mean that part was goofy at the end. First of all, the ending of Squid Game was kind of whack. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
they built it to be whack because once they involved like the baby, I already knew where it was going. Like,
but they didn't even have a scene where like, oh, the cop character, he's gonna go off and like
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
He was gonna burst into the
Right.
the
Like, what was the point of his character?
Squid Game headquarters and just like shoot them all, like, you know what I'm saying? Get the elites and start beating them up and shooting down. And he didn't do it, bro. He didn't get the bad guys. It was just like they got away and
spent all that time on that boat, bro.
Yeah,
to get there and do nothing.
Exactly. Once the main dude checked out, spoilers, sorry.
Right.
I was just say the vague term. I lost interest. I was like, okay, this show's over for me. Like, I don't need to care about anything else that happens after this point right now. And then at the end, they have a thing, the sequel bait, which isn't even a spoiler, it's just because it's canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Is that they had Tilda Swinton. Was it Tilda Swinton? No, it was Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett, yeah.
It was Kate Blanchett. Was gonna be the new person recruiting the people for the Squid Games in America.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bruh, this sucks. And they said they would even have David Fincher do it. And I'm just like, is this just a set of franchises, bro? This is mad lame. Like, you know what I mean? Don't be doing this to Squid Game, bro. Squid Game, the first season is crazy. That's like peak TV.
Yep.
We were hitting like peak level TV. Like the Koreans were cooking. You know, they were cooking. They were cooking like Wagyu beef. Bok choy, you know what I'm saying? They were cooking and chefing up the impossible.
I mean, they had the Alice in Borderlands. So I guess I enjoyed Alice in Borderlands season 2 more than I enjoyed Squid Game season 2, honestly. But
I semi agree. I don't know. Well, Squid Game ending was like, well, anyway, I was really feeling it.
Right.
But Alice in Borderlands, it's like it started off good, and then like it looked like they ran out of money near the end. Like,
yeah, true.
It was like, what is this? The last game was kind of lame.
Oh, were they going through the rooms?
Yeah, and then the explanation of why it was.
Oh no, wait. I'm mixing up. Sorry, the ones who were going through the rooms was like the season 3. My bad.
Oh, okay. Right. Season 3. Yeah, season 3 was not feeling that.
No, I'm talking about season 2.
Season 2 was the bomb. Like
season 2 was fire.
Yeah, season 2 was fire. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, season 2 of Alice in Borderland cleared Squid Game season 2.
Yeah, by fault.
They should have quit while they were ahead. I think. But
well, I mean, in manga world, there was a sequel.
No. Yeah,
like it was supposed to have ended right there, but then it's like,
yeah, they started. I think
it was like a bastardized. It was like a bastardized version of the manga sequel, but whatever. I mean, it's over now. The characters are all. I don't know where they're supposed to be resolved or something.
I just don't like it when they have this thing where like, oh, what's happening? I was in the real world and now I'm in this world. Why is this happening? And they, like Lost or whatever, these shows, like they're gonna tell you the ending and tell you why it's happening, and then they tell you and it doesn't make any sense. You're in hell, or you might be in purgatory.
Right.
You died though, and it's like, when did they die? Like, I'm not gonna tell you. And I'm like, no, it's because you don't know. Okay.
Well, I guess it is just because of that earthquake or something, right? Or whatever.
It was so
meteors,
vague,
meteors, my bad.
Meteors, vague. They're dead. They're alive. It's your imagination. It's just like, pick one, go with it. Like,
it was a purgatory. That's what it is.
It's lame. I thought it was lame. I thought because they have like sci-fi tech things going on, and I'm like, okay, you're in purgatory, and there's like an LED screen. I'm like, all right, whatever. It's just mystical. It's a science fiction. The aesthetics are just whatever. It could be anything you want. It's purgatory. You don't think there could be computers in heaven, or what? Are you crazy? I'm just like, I don't know, bro. Whatever.
Well, I guess they're beholden to his source material. So
yeah, like I said before, Kamen Rider Geats. This is like I guess Tokusatsu show from Japan. They actually had a real explanation of why people were fighting in these tournaments. They had like a similar story. They pick like 5 people they know to fight, in this tournament of champions and stuff. by like these super beings that give them powers and stuff. So they explain what's going on, though. They explain who they are and why it happened and when it happened.
Right.
This is like a kids show from Japan, and it's way more sophisticated, right, than Netflix.
Hey,
in terms of they ain't afraid of what anyway. Michael Connor says my first anime with Battle of the Planets G4 Star Blazers, which spoiled me against G.I. Joe and Transformers. Yeah, that would do it.
I was about to say that would do it. That's See, I kind of went backwards. Like I watched all of those cartoons, which I guess were technically anime too, because they were all probably produced in Japan. And then later on, my first anime was like the series of Dragon Ball Z, Akira, and Fist of the North Star, which, by the way, is a crazy beginning anime diet, by the way, because
Sure.
Dragon Ball is just like, oh, snap, this is cool, it's hard hitting. Now, like, I never seen anything like this before. I ain't seen Superman move like this. And then to watch Akira and Fist of the North Star after that, I was just like, oh crap. Like, I wasn't prepared for that level of violence.
Right.
But, that made me the artist I am today.
And there you go. It's funny because like the Power Rangers, the shows, Super Sentai is like way better than like American Power Rangers.
Yeah, I watched a couple of episodes. I was like, oh, this storyline is better. Like,
yeah, like they should be showing that like here.
They should.
Like they do. I mean, you can watch it now, but back then we should have seen it back then.
Yeah, whose idea was it to get this man a gap tooth, by the way? Huh?
This is how they teach them in these art schools now. This is how they draw, bro. I bet you if you drew like anime, like you drew like anime style, like you'd be like, oh, look, now as a class assignment, we're going to draw the Golden Axe characters.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come in and you start drawing him looking like anime, they would like kick you out of class somehow.
Oh, yeah,
this is not what we do here.
It'd be over for me. I will do a little,
bro.
I will do a little sketch of them though.
They'd be like, "This is not what we do in this country, sir. We don't draw like that here." Why? And it's like because the other animators they don't draw like that either. You'd be the only one doing that, and it's too hard to animate. Too much money. And I was like, "Aren't we America? Don't we make money? Like, aren't we like the richest country on earth?" That's what they keep saying. Like,
yeah, I heard
on the news. And we're not like doing day-to-day animation. Like we're not doing like the in-between animation here. We're outsourcing that to India and all these other places that also do anime. So why don't we just draw like anime? Like shut up. You're asking too many questions. And
I wonder what they think when they get the reception to these projects. Like, are they shocked? Are they
right? I don't know. They're just like, hey, we're gonna piss them off now, or they're like, oh my god, why are they yelling at me? This is
like I know people like Insomniac is shocked about the reception to Wolverine, and I halfway understand them because they're like, oh, but we try to make him cool. I'm like, well, you made a soft face Wolverine, and it's got Sweet Baby Evolved, and people don't really trust you anymore, and
But they're like, why do people hate Sweet Baby? Maybe are they like genuinely shocked? Like they want to know why. Or is it like they find out what people want to see and say, I'm going to subvert your expectations?
I think in their case, it's like, well, we're going to subvert it, but, calling it Team X and a whole bunch of other crap. But I'm going to give you enough of what you want to see so that way you won't rage out. And then they rage out anyway. And it was like, but I thought, I was like, nah, bro, it's not enough.
I don't know, man. I love Sega, bro.
But for this, I'm genuinely want to know when you make something that's so far from the source, if they're confused by the reception.
I guess they're going to say that I'm not far away from the source because I have all the character names from the video game and their general look from the game, and it's still medieval fantasy, even though it's a comedy. They're going to say, well, we were faithful and you should be lucky to get this.
So at no point did they thought that fans would love, like, I don't know, this Panther doing a zest pose and I don't know, these designs, this art style,
I don't
not
know. I have a feeling like
comedy,
in
not
20,
being funny.
they think they're funny, bro. Maybe people who think they're I don't know. Every comedian think they're funny. I guess I don't know. Maybe that's the compromise. Like maybe they hit the upload button in fear. Like, well, I hope this goes okay.
Yo, by the way, if this is millennial humor, isn't this all like self-aware dad jokes or something?
Yeah, maybe they're pitching to like a dude who don't know what the game is, and they're pitching it to him, saying, "Oh, do something with Golden Axe. Make it appeal to everybody, not just the dorks that play the game." It's like this is how they like treat the gamers. They think like they're dorks that just like things when they were a kid, but now it sucks now. So they need to make it for like another purpose. And they're gonna say, "Oh, we're gonna make fun of all the fantasy movies. It's gonna be funny." And then maybe the executive is like, "Okay, I like that. Now it makes sense to me. It's not just some old dork design." Meanwhile, they're doing business with Sega. They I don't know, whatever. Doesn't make sense, counterintuitive, but it is what it is.
Somewhere in this cartoon, somebody's gonna say that just happened.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, that just happened.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm tired, boss. Like I can't deal with this. Like
I just have faith that Golden Axe was cool. Let's just do Golden Axe. Like, you know what's cool, bro? If they mess up Fantasy Star, bro, which they probably will.
mhm.
These all these properties came from Japan? Why isn't Japan handling all this?
That's a very good question.
Well, American BS artists like swindled the opportunity from Japan to make their own thing. So annoying.
Said said my God, it says I don't trust anything. Anything sourced from comics ever since Jean Grey mind graped Iceman and turned him gay. Yeah, I forgot that was a whole thing.
They'll probably do it again in the X-Men show.
I
In the
mean,
X-Men
this
movie.
Jean Grey, the MCU Jean Grey is evil, so I guess like she definitely about
Yeah.
to do that to Iceman. What is the moral of any of this?
Morals?
I don't know. All I know is I know you saw this first. You saw this trailer first, and then obviously you guys just see me react to this in real time.
Yeah.
And
Rough, dude.
I know I'm supposed to give the speech like, guys, we just got to get out there and create your indie projects, because if Hollywood ain't gonna do it for us, then we will. I still believe that. It's just this is good grief, bro. Like if you can't do it, just don't do it. If you can't, I will say
So
this: I will not be hate watching this. One, because I don't want to. Two, because I can't because I don't have a Paramount account. So,
yeah. Well, this show's not. This trailer's not going to make you a subscriber. No, pay the $20 or $30. No.
So you will not be getting, or at least for me, I will not be giving a thoughts on the final product of this because I won't be able to see it anyway.
To me, this answers the question of the direction of Sega going forward. Like, there was a glimmer of hope that these people had sense in that they knew that Sonic the Hedgehog would work as a comedy and adventure and not go into like spoof goof territory with the other properties. Now, the other properties were lesser known than Sonic, so the danger of this was high. But it happened. We hope that it wouldn't happen. We hope that even though people are less familiar with Golden Axe, they would at least like make it into its own thing, like an adventure. But no, they're going to comedy everything. And Streets of Rage, they'll probably comedy that too. And every other dang property they have, they're going to fit it into their Billy Billy humor stuff, which is kind of messed up.
America, man.
Dude, if they didn't treat this seriously, how are they gonna treat Street of Rage seriously?
They won't. And I know it's coming.
Yeah. Axel Stone is going to be the dumb. He's gonna be a dumb guy who means well.
It's like the arrival of Thanos. It's like you
Yeah.
just know it's coming. There's nothing you can do about it, bro.
And the other two gonna be like, "Oh, brother."
That's exactly what it's gonna be.
They're gonna have it, and it's like, "Let's suit up, let's gear up, gang."
They have to by mandate because Axel, he's the white guy, so they gotta clown because white supremacy or something. So you gotta clown him, right? And then yeah, he'll be comedy relief.
His buddies are gonna be like, "Oh God, why are we even listening to this guy?"
Right.
But they still will though, for some reason. Like, and then they're gonna like, I don't know, have some gear up scene for jokes because they like to make fun of like 80s when you gear up to fight somebody scene.
Yeah.
So they're gonna like make fun of the montage, ancient jokes from like Team America, like 30 something years ago. You're gonna need a montage. Montage. You're gonna be gearing up to like pump up the jam by Technotronic, so pump the jam.
They can't just get a choreographer and a real director, bro. Like they can't just just no.
They can't hire all these martial arts stunt teams, from Malaysia that would love to get a crack at doing Streets of Rage for real. Like who they got the guy who did The Harder They Fall, this Netflix movie about the Cowboys, the Black Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
And he did The Book of Clarence.
Oh, gee. I can't wait to see another project from him.
Right. So I don't know who I would have got to direct it because I like to do this. I like to do my own like stunt, do my own fan casting or like my own. Rather than casting people, I'd rather like find out who could direct this thing.
Yeah, because that's your best bet.
So it's like realistically, usually when people do this, they'd be like, "Oh, let me get the guy who did the raid," and it's like, well, yeah, if you can get the guy who did the raid to do Streets of Rage, that would be fantastic. But
right,
I don't think he's going to.
Gareth Evans? No, he's not going to do it.
I don't think it's realistic, or the Furious, or any one of those guys. Well, I guess who they could have got to direct this is probably the guy who directed Nobody 2. They could probably get him.
Oh.
But he directed The Shadow Strays on Netflix and The Night Comes for Us. I think he might do this.
Oh.
He's on Twitter. He seems to be, knowing about American things. It'd be PG-13, but
Lee Green just came and says, "What type of Rick and Morty ass is this?"
It's bad.
Man.
It's definitely quirked up to the max.
If you haven't seen the trailer, I'm not replaying it. I can't. My brain.
You've probably seen it.
Probably. If you've seen it, then you already know.
All traumatized like the rest of us.
I can't, bro.
Like I would have gotten is like there was a movie and it was okay. Like what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like breaking the mind or anything, but it showed promise that he was an interesting director, at least. There's a movie with that guy Skarsgård. Who's that guy? What's his name?
Yeah, Skarsgård.
I played It.
Yeah.
He was his movie called Boy Kills World.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they could have got that guy to direct Streets of Rage movie because it seemed like he understood video games and had like serious moments and he even had comedy. You know what I mean? I just don't want no quirked up movie. Like Streets of Rage could have comedy, but I just don't want it like this. Like this Golden Axe trailer. I don't need like it to be goofed up. And please don't have John Cena play Axel Stone, please. Please, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying, to the You Can't See Me Man or whatever. I just can't do it. I can't do it.
I seen it and I thought it was gonna I thought I was going to the hospital.
Right?
It's like the person that made this never played Golden Axe. I guarantee you they have.
It's like when you play the game, you don't get this kind of vibe at all.
Never occurred to me. Never occurred to me that this would. They hate us,
You
bro.
play the game, it's like one of these presenter paintings in video game form. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the fantasy artists' paintings come to life, like from the old books.
Yes. Like a Frazetta painting or something.
Royo and who's the
Yeah.
other one?
There's a bunch of them.
Michael Whalen, all those people. It's like it come into life, bro. It's like the dude is fantasy. Instead, you get this.
I was gonna try to sketch something during this stream, Golden Axe related, but I'll still just get. Oh my goodness gracious! When I do it, right? When I do the art piece, it won't be like full fledged. I'm gonna have to sketch it out. I got a lot of things to draw. So I guess I'll do it in sketch form. I will not be referencing any of these outfits. I'll go reference the original outfits.
Yeah, JPN says I'd mostly do a joke about getting food out of the trash in Streets of Rage, and that would be it for comedy.
That would be fine.
Yeah, it could have jokes.
Sprinkled in. I don't have a problem with like something sprinkled in. It's like they could just.
Can we get like a script like how Shane Black wrote things in the 80s?
Right.
Not Shane Black now writing The Predator and stuff like that. That Mark Wahlberg movie, but like old school, like how an action movie used to be. But anyway,
sorry, y'all.
Accommodations is the word. Well, look, to wrap up, well, guys, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you. You can leave a like. Thank you for tuning in to this live reaction of me getting frustrated. By
emergency stream. We just had to get it out there. It's a long one, but we spend all on this too. It's interesting. We just had to.
There's too much to unpack, bro. Like the whole thing is just like
because we had hope for the Sega cinematic universe. I mean, I know it's dumb because like we shouldn't have any hope in anything. We should harden our hearts to these things or let's lower expectations. But it's like, can Sonic be the funny one? And then this one be the cool, serious fantasy one, like how the games are. Like, and then you know what I mean? But no, it's just a big joke.
So Lee Green is echoing our sentiment right here. So if swear to God, this beautiful Earth, if they do this with Shinobi or Streets of Rage, I'm gonna spaz. No, agreed. Oh, Shinobi's another one. No, oh, no, chill.
Heart attack.
Chill. Oh, my chest.
They're gonna give us a heart attack, bro.
Nah.
They do it to Shinobi, bro.
No.
Ooh. Dude, if they do it to Shinobi too, bro. Dude, aneurysm right here on stream. This is gonna happen, bro. It's double aneurysm. Me and Sean, it's over, bro.
Yo, listen.
The game is cool, and then when they make it, it's gonna be like this.
And Shinobi just had a game last year, bro.
Yeah, and it was, and guess what? It wasn't a quirked up thing. And Streets of Rage either. Oh man, can you imagine?
I can't do. Oh, the Illuminati hitting today, boy. Like they can't.
Word.
They listen, guys.
Yeah, they did it, bro.
Is this revenge for having the files come out or something? Like what?
Yeah, what did we do, bro? Like what did we do to deserve this, right?
It was like, yo, I'm gonna ruin your series,
bro.
Ruin your series and give you flat cameras, bro. That's what we.
Yeah, it's all psyops within psyops within psyops. All these based YouTubers are talking about David Ellison gonna make it like it's the 80s again. And it's like, then you get this. Is this not his tenure? Did his tenure not begin with this? Maybe it didn't. But when does his tenure begin? Like when did they sign the contract for this thing? And wouldn't even care. Because I know they already hired who's that dude who played the comedy dude? I forgot his name.
Which dude?
He was in Pineapple Express. He wasn't Seth Rogen, but he was the other guy. God, what's his name? Oh. Like he had that show on HBO, Eastbound and Down. They got him to write G.I. Joe.
Mm-hmm.
He's smart because he knows that he said it's not a comedy. Okay. I'm writing G.I. Joe, but it's not a comedy. And it's like, and he did co-write some of those Halloweens, which,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that's a red flag for me, like especially the last one with
He,
Corey.
he did those last two?
I think so, bro.
No. I gotta talk to him. I gotta talk to him.
Yeah, like,
You know,
bro.
me and my wife was watching that. Mad as hell, bro. Like, just like
I find the name. I don't remember his name. He's actually funny, to be clear, that he is a funny guy. Like
okay.
his show was funny and he is funny in the things I've seen him in. But maybe all they have left is just turning comedians into serious writers now because everyone's a comedian.
I guess maybe.
I mean, it is what it is. So you got to work with what you got.
We don't talk about the Crow here no more.
Crow reboot
Flashbacks. Yeah. That movie don't exist. I listen. I know I say I refuse to watch things on here, and trust me, I refuse to watch a lot of stuff. I still haven't seen one James Gunn DC projects, but I cannot. I watched Supergirl 5 times before I watched some Crow, bro. Like you can't do this. No, The Crow was my favorite favorite comic book movie. Excuse me.
They got a lot of nerve these days, boy. I tell you that.
People got audacity. Like
he thought he could remake The Crow, like in like modern day, like with whack music and whack visuals and whack editing and no Brandon Lee. Like what are we thinking? Anyway,
I don't know why he tried that.
It's like playing your life on hard mode. Like it's like Sean. You ever direct a movie before? No, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's your first movie going to be? Remaking The Crow. Like this guy already made movies, but even he wasn't qualified to make The Crow. Who is from now that can make that? Nobody can make that.
Nobody,
even the original director probably can't make that now.
Oh, Alex Proyas?
Like we had to stop. Like it's time to stop. Like chill. And only he could make it. Probably. And even he might have problems making it. He's like, oh, I need like cool soundtrack, and they're like, oh, we don't make those anymore.
You're gonna have to get the soundtrack from back in the day.
Yeah, I used to say people. It's like,
it's just called Billy Corgan again. Trent Reznor again.
Was the soundtrack, yeah, but
no, wait, Smashing Pumpkins didn't have a song on there.
No.
But Trent Reznor did. Okay, Nine Inch Nails did.
Yeah, Stone Temple Pilots did, but Scott Weiland is dead. But they're still touring. Like, who they gonna get now, bro? Post Malone, like they did in the Crow remake?
No, I'm good.
Sad. Anyway, Lee Green says they're real talk. They need to keep that same energy from 1989 because Golden Axe ain't funny. It's Conan the Barbarian type beat 'em up. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's damn sure crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
It is wild out crazy that they're doing.
I don't understand. I don't.
Yeah, I talk too much, but if it was for the Crow, Devil May Cry wouldn't exist.
Probably, I would say they probably did get reference. I could see that being the case.
It's just kind of weird. Like you're gonna remake The Crow, and then you watch The Crow, the original, and then you make that. Like, oh, this movie has too much sauce. I'm gonna make a sauceless Crow.
Yeah, why would we make it sauceless things?
Weird.
They gotta stop that, bro.
Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Check the links in the description. Check out our comic book.
Yep,
in the description. Renaissance Punk Fairy Tale.
Wait, I actually have homework.
He got his books. Sean's getting organized.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to organize my workspace, y'all. Oh,
peep a comic book right here.
Sorry,
let me things.
Let me.
Tonight we
boom. There you go.
in a cyberpunk setting. Okay, where Red is a bodyguard in the future.
All right.
Action sci-fi galore. Check it out. Link
Yep.
in the description. Redcomicbook.com.
Yep. Check it out when you can.
Easiest domain to remember.
It don't look like this, I tell you that.
No. It's funny because there's even some humor in it. Like there's jokes in Red Cyberpunk Paradise.
Yes.
But jokes like in an action movie context, not like I'm taking the whole thing as a goof. Like I hate this. I hate that I'm doing this. I'm doing, like what?
You know what
Look,
I need to do later? I need to
Sega
figure out what was
made
the
me
dislike.
Sega made me want to make art, and now look what they're doing to Sega.
You know,
And
you know what? As a matter of fact, I
there's
forgot something
nothing we
important.
can do about it, guys.
Boom, there you go. All right, the end.
Oh man, that's deep.
I can't do it, bro. So my seal of disapproval. I got nothing else to say. I don't.
Power 100 says they won't. It's hard because it's like, yo, bro, they did it, man. And then Streets of Rage is next. We need to have a talk about this. Like, no, Streets of Rage cannot continue until we
have a discussion.
Have a discussion about this, okay? Because I don't know, this is bad, but I think like Streets of Rage live action is gonna hurt more than this. It's almost like, and this is bad. This already hurt me, but Streets of Rage, dude, Shinobi?
It's just gonna suck, bro. Wait, is Shinobi is there a plan for Shinobi?
They're gonna do them all. They're gonna take all the games, bro, and make movies out of all of them.
Please stop.
If they can.
Can it just be like when Sony finally realized, like, hey, we should stop doing Spider-Man spinoffs?
I guess. But the type of Altered Beast, well, we're two wolves, and they're gonna make it like furry coated and stuff. Like, dude, can we not do that, bro? Can we not do that?
Because I'm that. That was scarily accurate.
Man, I'm done, bro. Like, yo.
That's probably what
Phantasy Star is so lit, guys. I mean, I know a lot of people don't know about that. Like, maybe people didn't have a Genesis playing the game, and they didn't have the Master System to play the first game. But that's like one of the OG JRPGs.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably lesser known than this and Shinobi, but please don't mess it up. Please. They're gonna do it though. But
at this point, they might as well have Danny DeVito playing Vector Man. Don't put it past. Don't put it past.
Thanks.
I generally, I think like anytime I hear about some like revived IP, I'm like, they're gonna put Jack Black in it, aren't they?
Yeah. They're gonna have Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett Smith playing Toe Jam and Earl. No costume too, just them. They're just gonna call them Toe Jam and Earl for no reason.
Nah, only the most viewed trailer in like history, bro. Oh man, they're gonna have to cancel the internet if they ever release a trailer for that.
Just do whatever, bro. Trolling, you know what I'm saying?
Oh goodness
They're gonna
gracious!
have a pit bull play. They're gonna have a pit bull play Echo the Dolphin.
Facts.
Just like whatever, bro.
They got species swapped. Not even race swap now, species swap.
No word. Just whatever they want, bro. No rules. There's no rules.
Okay. Oh man, they hate us. They hate us. They hate us. They hate us.
They're gonna make a grounded version of Eternal Champions, guys. Like, is this gonna be an MMA tournament?
With no eternal champion to fight? Like
Yeah, word. It's just called the Eternal Champions Tournament or something. It's just like regular schmoes like doing MMA. Regular schmucks doing MMA.
Oh, I can see it happening. What are they gonna do for Comic Zone?
I don't know. That's a good question. Like,
They might have to leave that one alone, honestly.
yeah, they may leave it alone. They may make it like TikTok Zone or something. They may like change the title and stuff to what kids want. They're like, kids ain't reading them comics now. They're reading the TikToks. They watching TikToks in the TikTok Zone. He's trying to get the content up, and then he sucked into his phone.
I'm sorry, ass. That's probably exactly what they would do. I would do the showcase, but I think I'm gonna just wait until next week.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah. Let's wait till next week.
This is all right. So we'll be back next week.
Once my brain cells have revived after seeing this trailer.
Yeah, it's a very important stream. I'm glad that we can all be here to witness this. I know like people who are gonna say like, "Oh, who cares? Whatever. It looks great." It's like I don't know who thinks this. Even if I didn't know anything about this, it just looks like random American cartoon number 147.
Yeah.
1,047,000.
Like, look at this. Look at this screen, y'all. Look at this.
On the daily. They make this on the daily. Okay. It's like America needs to try to be cool. They got to try to be cool. I know they will never be as cool as Japan. Japan is like, they were making Lodos War back in like 1991, bro. It only goes up for them. Like they have such a head start. It's insane.
But we let them.
You have to try.
I'm not trying to make it sound like a big competition, but I mean, we are two different locations, right? I have no beef with Japan. Obviously, if anybody who knows my art style, I'm obviously influenced by manga and anime, right? We spent so long here that like the general populace of America can't even catch up. Like we went backwards.
We can't fall back on American standards either. Like, bro, we're doing worse than like we made Gargoyles, we made Batman the Animated Series, we made Exo Squad, we made they even made He-Man the reboot. We even made Thundercats 2011. Like they had whatever the Avatar show, people like that. Like, we can't go below that. Like, we can't like now say okay, now we're going primal or something like that. We're going like primal mode,
caveman type
we
regression,
peak of civilization, and now we're just like gonna regress to nonsense. Like we gotta have standards, bro. We gotta try. Anyway,
all right. Golden Axe sketch coming sometime soon. And whatever madness pops off, we'll be here to talk about it. Hopefully, it'll be positive. Can it be positive for one time?
Yeah, we'll try to throw in some positivity next week. You know what I'm saying?
Next week, how Gen X can't read. No, I mean not Gen X. What was it now?
Gen Y, Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha. Yeah. Alpha just popped in sad. Yeah. Said the bar is low. It's too low. The bar's on the floor. Okay, like that's where the bar.
They did it to Golden Axe, bro.
I just don't understand how they thought this was gonna go.
Bro,
who are these 3,000 people?
What?
Who are these 3,000 people, bro?
Yo, people who were trying to say He-Man, quirked up He-Man. This is the next level, bro. This is it. This is like, they said it was cool. They could do what they want. I don't care. This is the attitude. Now we got this. He-Man had a serious moment at the end, though. This will have no serious moment. But who knows, son? Like maybe they're listening.
If y'all are listening, don't try to make it better. Just stop. Just pull it.
Just it is done. This is in the can. This is waiting to be released somewhere. Streets of Rage. You need to chill. Don't do what you did here to that. We need to stop the virus for spread. Okay. Work virus.
America's about just action.
Yeah,
Facts.
Jester maxing. That is the best word. Jester
You know what?
maxing.
That'll be a topic next week. Can America stop Jester Max? You know what I'm saying? Thank Alpha Photo for the idea.
Yeah, next week, gloves on from Reaction Draws. Reaction Draw 2.0.
Right.
Like how they said woke 1 was crazy. Here come woke 2.0. You know, the points are doubled, you know,
Right.
the traps are crazier, like Saw 3 or something like that. It's gonna be crazy. Reaction Draw 2.0, where we coming out saying, hey man, you know, America has reached trash level. There's no more bar anymore. The bar is underneath, it's subterranean. Okay.
Or as Lee says here, that was not Golden Axe, it's silver. Yeah, subterranean bar, bro.
Yeah, it's like
deep
lead.
fried. The West is cooked. Facts.
Yeah, the Moody's rating on American Cool is I don't know, nothing. Like it's like plastic. Deep fried, cooked. Yeah, exactly. These are the words. A bunch of like Jester Maxers. No direction whatsoever, bro.
How you getting your butt beaten animation and you decide to Jester Max?
Yeah, word. And Sean, we're gonna say, hey, America, it's time to start looks maxing your animation properties. Okay, it's time to start looks maxing your comic books, and it's time to start looks maxing your movies. Okay, we cannot be around here, you know, with some suborbital olfactals or whatever the hell the claviculus has or something in our entertainment. We may look busted in a real life, but we can't have our animation be that too. Okay, like America used to be a place where a land of dreams that made people happy. Okay, we just can't be coming here saying like, well, I guess I can't be cool like Japan, so I'm gonna just make jokey joke nonsense.
Said make America cool again. Facts. Maka. We didn't make that a thing. Maka. Right?
Maka. That's right. Coin it here. Okay, this belongs to the
I
show.
will make my own red hat, bro.
Yeah, this is gonna be the brand. Reaction Draw 2.0. We're about Maka. Make America cool again. Okay, cool. I'm a jester. I can't be cool. It's pretty good looking guys. I need to like no. We're gonna get the hammer, bro, and we're gonna start hitting the cheeks of. You know, we're gonna take your property and we're gonna hit the cheeks. Get yourself some orbital support so you can not have the saggy under the eyeballs. It's a metaphor for what we're gonna do with the art. Okay, like
it's funny
this can't happen no more.
I'll say this lastly because I do gotta run up out of here, but this is stuff that I was like afraid. Well, not afraid. I was reluctant to say because you know it's like it's art. Everything. It's like you know everybody has their own style, and I get it. I still respect that to some degree. Now, when you try to put it on stuff that wasn't intended to be that, yeah. Now, yeah. America's totally fried. I don't care anymore. We gotta look smack.
We're in Jester Max free fall, and we gotta like get out of the spiral, bro. It's like we need to get out of the whirlpool. We're flushing down the toilet. We gotta like stop it. You gotta like.
Whoever feeling get hurt by that, it's too late, bro. This is
bro,
where we are. We had this.
Man, I seen stills of the Ghostbusters cartoon that's coming out, bro, and I'm just like, this is another thing that's gonna be bad.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, no, we'll get.
Wait, what? Wait, no. I'm gonna do this route. What do you mean the Ghostbusters cartoon? Why is there a Ghostbusters cartoon, bro?
I don't know, bro. They're making a new Ghostbusters cartoon for Netflix, son, and
what does it look like?
I don't know, like you know
like
what
this?
It looks like. No, it don't look like this. Like they don't take the legacy characters and do anything. They got new characters at least. So I have to see them like defile Peter Venkman. You don't get to do that. Like be lucky for that. But they just make up some new characters that are cringe. Anyway, guys, we'll leave that.
All right.
Kill Sean's brain cells tonight. Thanks for stopping by.
Part 2 next week.
Leave it if you haven't liked video, please do. Yeah.
Thank you all for showing up. It's important while I get this headache. Oh my goodness, Ghostbusters! I'll purposely not look at it until next week. How about that? Sure. And then y'all could see me.
It's old news. It's not new. It's just old news.
Have I seen it and then forget about it or something? Did I wipe it out of my brain? I don't know. I will rediscover it next week or discover it, whichever the case may be.
We're gonna try to make America cool again. Everybody in the chat, please come back.
Nice.
Hit the bell so you know when we come on, and then we will devise the plan to make America cool again. We got to be cool too. You know,
Right.
the virus affects every American, no matter what race, creed, or color, gender you are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
we have the American disease of being lame and forcing us to be, doing American millennial humor, resorting on that. Like, oh, what's this?
The virus is so bad. I have to have stuff in front of me to actively not be lame anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I know y'all can't even see these books. All right, these are good books. If
Drawing
you're
things that could be taken seriously and be dark and cool instead of, like, I don't know, writing bacon jokes into everything and drawing like it's Bob Burgers when you have an art style, when you have a premise that is some serious business, like a sci-fi adventure action thing. You know what I'm saying?
right. Anyway, y'all, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace out.
Peace.